Happy morning, everyone. India is one of my favorite countries, and the consumerism and opportunities present are staggering, says Khalid. Khalid spent 2 years earlier in his career with an Australian hotel, food, and beverage company, heading their business with Oberoi Group of Hotels in India. A serial entrepreneur for 2 decades, Khalid started his first venture when he was at the university in New Zealand, buying and selling used household goods to his unimates. Khalid has launched and successfully run businesses around Asia Pacific and Middle East. Notably, a couple of his companies have won the Hong Kong's Most Valuable Companies award 2 years consecutively. His businesses range from hotels, loyalty, technology, retail to now e-commerce. His recent ventures include exclusive promotion and promo partners, one being a B2B business and the other being B2C business respectively. His businesses are spread over 9 countries. During COVID, he has become a new home cook and conceptualized the www.mycookingstory.com e-commerce platform that is set to take Southeast Asian home cooking by storm. He transformed an offline business to an online business within 90 days. He is also an expert in omni-channel marketing with a specialization in social media marketing and engagement. When there is a crisis, Khalid always looks for the light at the end of the tunnel and formulates a catalyst to get to the light even quicker. Both during SARS and COVID, he has found a way to create businesses that serve the masses and bring positive vibes into dire situations. Khalid now owns and runs a multitude of businesses serving retailers and consumers, keeping in mind a return on investment. Khalid's ultimate mission is to empower young entrepreneurs to serve their communities in unique ways, which become successful and sustainable businesses eventually. Let's welcome Mr. Khalid Gibran, our speaker for the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Vindaji. And Khalidji, it's over to you. And with your permission, I'll put the spotlight on you and stop the screen share so that we see your face in very nicely while you speak. Over to you, Khalid.
Hey, again, a massive thank you to Gunjan Binda and I Am Power. I choose to pronounce it I Am Power. I love it. Hey, Binda, you need to pass me that recording of your voice singing praises of me. It sounds fantastic. I've never heard it said that way. So, hey guys, so I don't have slides. Don't really believe in slides. I believe in people. I'm kind of old fashioned. So I wanted to start with my latest production, baby Zayden, right? I've got 4 girls in front of him, 4 daughters, and this is my 5th one, right? Born during COVID. He's a fellow Gemini. If there are any Geminis in the house, power to Geminis, us and our dual personality. So why Zayden, right? So every time I say Zayden, all my daughters, I've got nicknames, different kind of nicknames, honey, darling, all sorts of stuff. But with Zayden, I keep saying Zayden, and I'd like to say it like a mantra, probably every 5 minutes, right? And he's always with me. Today, now he's sleeping. Sometimes I carry him here for meetings and he'll be really quiet listening, right? The future businessman. So why Zayden? Zayden is a very, very interesting name, and it ties very beautifully with the topic that I was given today. The topic is collaboration and network, right? But there is no collaboration and network. Collaboration and network are like wood, right? But a piece of wood serves no purpose, right? But if you have fire, you can light the wood and, you can cook food, you can do so many things, right? So what's the fire? The fire is Zayden, right? In Arabic, Zayden means abundance, right? Now, I've always asked my wife, who's actually a Pakistani Punjabi, they speak Urdu and Punjabi, and I've said, is there a word for abundance? She's never sort of been able to give me sort of one word, but the word abundance. So Zayden means abundance, right? Now there is abundance is the fire to collaboration and network, right? So, you know, if you look at, I mean, I forget where this concept came from, perhaps from Napoleon Hill, if you've read Napoleon Hill and the Power of Positive Thinking, right? So the story is simple, right? You know, people always believe in competition, right? Us Indians, I'm part Indian, part Sri Lankan. So we always believe, I grew up with my parents saying, either we grew up in a Sri Lankan community in New Zealand, right? So all of my friends and myself were subjected to two things. Either you've got to become a doctor or an accountant or an engineer, sorry, or else you're nothing, right? But, you know, I was one of those black sheeps who always, I mean, I was a sales guy from the day I was born, right? In terms of abundance, I've always believed there's no such thing as competition. I don't believe in the concept of competition, right? Just to give you a quick example, I walk the path that I talk about, right? So we're actually a wholesale kitchenware supplier, and of course we've got other fellow wholesale kitchenware suppliers in Malaysia and around the region. And recently, when we launched an e-com site, I am collaborating now with 3 of my fellow kitchenware suppliers to supply kitchenware to my e-com site, right? So that's collaborating, right? Moving forward in times of crisis, I mean, recession is just around the corner. For sure, 2021 is the year of recession, but all of those things are okay. But that's for the 99% of people that would like to believe in competition, believe that, you know, they've got to hold things closer, you know, being selfish. So that's for the 99% of naysayers, right? The 1% that are present here this morning, it's different for us, right? The only way to live a life of 10x, I believe in living a life of 10x. If you haven't heard that concept, you know, I've got mates from university, we're on a WhatsApp group, you know, grow up, go to university or college, whatever you call it, get a job, get a mortgage, marry a woman, have some kids, grow old, hang out with the grandkids and then die. That's a 1x life, right? I can surely say I've lived a 10x life, and let's not go into that with 3 wives and many other things, right? I'll be spoiling all the men here. So, you know, I believe in living a 10x life, and the only way you can live a 10x life is to be efficient and effective in everything you do. Every action you do in your life must be scalable, right? And that's number 1. Number 2 is collaboration, right? And how would you collaborate, right? How would you just go to a stranger and say, hey, you know, let's do something together, because you don't even know the stranger. So building a network, right, is so important. Start with a network. The only asset, anyone says to me, hey, Khalid, do you have any assets? Of course I do. I've got a massive network, right? So network is my asset. And for collaboration, network is imperative, right? It's so important. And when there is a crisis, you know, when there is recession, all these words that the 99% of naysayers use, you know, it's not conducive to abundance, collaboration, and networking, right? So let's quickly talk about network. I've only got 5 to 8 minutes, so I'm going to go really fast. So network, what's a network? Network needs to be, you know, you need to be able to leverage your network, right? Don't tell me you've got Facebook, for example. I was never into social media before COVID, right? Now I'm right into social media, right? So before COVID, I had 3 people on my Facebook, 3 people on my Instagram. Now I've got almost 5,000 people on Facebook, 2,500 on my Instagram, right? People say to me, but Khalid, Facebook is for friends. What are you doing talking about business, right? But for me, friends or business, if someone is not adding value to your life, right? Why are they there in your life, right? It's not conducive to living a 10x life, right? Any relationship, any network, right? Any meeting you attend, if that meeting is not conducive to 1 + 1 = 5, as I would say in my own language, I wouldn't use that language here. I would say F it, right? Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time, right? So network is a quality network, not bullshit. Oh, okay, this guy, okay, you know, he knows 100 of my friends, so let me accept him as a Facebook friend. No, you've got to go into their profile and check it out, whether they can add value to your personal or professional life, right? So again, network, Facebook. I mean, I'm 49, right? But I'm like a kid. If you come to my Facebook, I'm like a kid. I'm out there, talking about things, doing videos, doing funny things, disruptive things. Age doesn't matter. And Facebook is not for youngsters. Instagram is, not just for youngsters, right? So never mind your age, right? If you can't get into social media and if you're in business, I would say, my friends, you're in trouble, right? Social media is definitely a catalyst wherever you want to go, right? And again, you don't have to learn social media. I learned it because I don't know why. I learned it. I love it. I love learning. But you can always hand out that job to someone who's got a strength in doing that, right? An agency or something, right? So social media, building network and social media is easy. So Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. For us, people here, business people, with a bit of gray hair or no hair or half hair, LinkedIn is fantastic, right? If you're not on LinkedIn, get on LinkedIn, do some YouTube courses on LinkedIn, and make sure your LinkedIn has a power profile of you, right? Because you're I am power, right? So LinkedIn, build your LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, network. Again, once you get a network like that, you look outside, whether it's Rotary Club, Lions Club, I am Power, join these organizations, right? Because this is the quickest way to get to the next level. This is the quickest way to live a 10x life. Organically growing your business, organically, slowly growing generation to generation. It's the old thing. It's for the old people. It's not for us, okay? We need to turbo boost. We need to turbo boost our life. We need to turbo boost our business. And the only way to do is first, a solid quality network. Remember, whenever you join someone in your network, 1 + 1 = 5. Okay, that's network. Network is conducive to collaboration. What is collaboration? It's very simple. It's a long word, and it took me like a few times to say it, to actually say it properly, because I used to stutter when I was a kid, right? So collaboration is very simple as far as I'm concerned. You focus on your strength. It's not our upbringing. We're Indians, Sri Lankans, South Asians. Our upbringing is rote learning, right? Or hey, Khalid, you're not good in maths. Never mind. You've got to get 95%, or else I get belted by my dad. I used to, right? But these days, the way I grow my kids is focus on their strengths. Yeah, you've got to know maths a little bit, right, to deal with money. But then, if your strength, my first daughter is a model. She's an actress. She's only 13 years old, right? So I encourage her, put her in an acting school, and she's actually going there full time, right? So focus on your strength, and the rest, like for example, I run a business. My strength is vision, dream, and I love to dream, and just keep dreaming, right? But you can have great dreams, but if you don't have someone who can execute it, you're effed, right? Again, so in order to execute my dream, I've got my 2IC, right? The second in charge is also my business partner. But anything that's not your strength, like for example, social media advertising is not our strength in business. So we get someone else to do it for us. And that someone else is part of my network. Network is family, right? If you have a network and if you don't power the network, and the network works both ways. They power you and you power them, right? It's a mutual give and take, mutual benefiting network, right? It's not like our, Indian marriages and death ceremonies where that's when people meet after 20 years. My thing is, what the hell? Why do you even invite people that you haven't seen for 20 years, right? Why would you want to come to a death ceremony? 20 years, I haven't seen this guy, shed a few tears, right? That's not networking, and that's not really conducive to a collaborative network, right? Collaboration means you focus on your strength and you leverage your weaknesses with other people's strength. That's collaboration, right? Collaboration is conducive to exponential growth and inorganic growth. Inorganic growth in business and life is fantastic. You can live a 10x life, right? So this is where I am. And as you can imagine, this is not conducive to competition. If you're always worried about competition, if you spend all your energy thinking about competition, if you spend all your time talking to your team about competition, guess what? You are giving energy to that thought. And what's going to happen to your competitor? They're going to win. They're going to beat the crap out of you because you are really putting them on a pedestal, right? Go to your competitor You know, the best collaboration, the best collaborative effort that you can do tomorrow, call your competition, call your competitor. Let's join hands. Times are tough. Let's leverage our strengths. I can bet you the guy who owns the competitor business may not be similar personality to you. They may not be, right? In the process, look at the process of your business, right? Maybe there are 10 steps into your process, right? Maybe 5 you're fantastic at. The other 5 the competition is fantastic at. Put them together. Put them together. Right? So I've never believed in competition as such. I've always gotten beaten by my parents or my ex-bosses. But collaboration is everything. Abundance. Think abundance, right? If you believe in God, which I do, God's created everything in abundance. He never wanted us to go to war, fight for things, compete. There's no such things, right? It's us human that created all this stuff, right? Because we don't have, we cage our minds, right? Free your minds, let it fly. Let it fly wherever it wants to go, right? So always remember my son, remember my baby, remember my prince, right? Zayden. It's a brilliant name only because of what it stands for. So I truly believe, and God bless you all, I truly believe that I Am Power, moving forward, will always believe in abundance, right? Only one word, one mantra, abundance, right? If you just remember that every morning, everything else will fall into place. And this doesn't apply to marriage or wives. Please remember that. Don't get me into trouble. Okay? All right, guys, that's it from me. God bless you all.